and let's get this started. Always nice presentation. Thank you, Apple. All cardboard. Cover up my goods. I did get the, well, you'll see here after I open it up. We'll keep it in suspense. All right, the famous booklet that comes with it. I wonder if people are going to sell these on eBay. It'll be worth money later on. What's this in the back? Oh, stuff no one's ever going to read. Nice little booklet to kind of tell you about different looks of the watch. Yeah, definitely will keep this. It's got some tutorial stuff on it about what button does what, so that's a nice touch. Put that up there. So I got the Ocean Band, like the bluish blackish look. I haven't seen this yet in real life, so I'm very curious on what it looks like. So it's almost like the midnight blue or the midnight black. Go ahead and take out. Like I never want to like destroy the paper because I'm like, what if I return it? Yeah, it's like a heavy. It's like the standard bands. Like I'll show you. This is my old Nike band. This has been used a lot though, but it's got that same feel. Eventually it'll be the smooth like this. It's got a little more, but softer because of the honeycomb. Put that over there. All right, that's the band. We'll get that here connected in a second. Let's go ahead and take out the big bad boy. I know you guys have seen this about 1,000 times. Let me pull this part away. This is the first time for me, so I am excited. Duh. 2. All right, let's do it right. Should I put the microphone next to it? You can hear it. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right, so I love first reactions. It just looks big. It looks bigger than I'm used to. But you're right, the weight is not that bad. Wow. Feels very expensive. More than my other watch. Now I have the 6. This is the 6. It's been through a lot. I do love this band. Not having to have buckles anymore, so I'm curious if this band will look okay. I know it'll work, but will look okay with that. All right, we'll get those tested out later. Inside here is a very nice touch. They're going to, on their nicer products, are going to this braided style of cord. Very nice cord. Can't wait to use that. But let's try on the band. Show what it looks like. If you're interested in what the bands look like, I'm gonna do the Ocean Band, and then I'll jump on some of the Nike band and another band that I have to show you real quick what it looks like. We'll pop through those, and then I'll get my stuff set up, and we'll go over to the other table, and we'll talk about the Ultra. So, there we go. Now, I gotta say, right, for initial impressions, it feels very fancy. I'm used to the Apple Watches where after a while you kind of forget they're on your wrist and you kind of just do whatever, and if it bangs something, it bangs something. This is where you're gonna be like very, I know it's new, but you're still gonna feel it's like it's a bigger device. Like you really feel it on your wrist. I would like to try some other bands, see if it feels different. I have it on sort of tight, but I mean, it's beautiful. I haven't even turned it on yet. Should I turn it on? I wonder also if people are gonna, well, I know they'll come out with them, but since this is now a flat glass, they have a screen protector on here. A glass like you do on your iPhone. I bet they come out with screen protectors for this. Now, whether it would peel right off or not, I don't know. Whether you need it or not, I don't know either, but all right, should I pair it up? Set up for myself because it's mine. All right. All right, this is with the elastic band from Apple. It's not bad. It actually feels lighter and more comfortable. Like I could sleep with this a lot better than that big band. This is nice and it's good and strong. I definitely would wear it when I scuba and when I swim. But relaxing periods, I could definitely put this one on to relax more. So this is the Apple Watch with the Nike Sport Band. Apple Watch Ultra. And this is a knockoff from Amazon of the, what do you call this? The mezzanine, I need to look it up. It's the magnet one. This works pretty good. I mean, for a knockoff, I didn't pay $100 and something for this thing. But it's more of the fancier, oh, it fits nice. So if you're going out in the evening with a suit on, something like that, I could switch it to this one if I care that much. I'm getting old and I don't care that much anymore. And just to show you a close-up difference between, this is a 6 series, the full-size 6 series in blue, and it kind of gives you the difference. See that there? So you're definitely going to feel this on your wrist. And if you go out and look at some of the watches that you could buy right now, like the Tissot and all the expensive watches, they're all big and chunky watches like this, so it's nothing unusual. You're finally actually fitting into the watch community. Let's go to the table and let's talk about this one real quick. Let me know how the microphone sounds. It's got it hooked up to the computer who's recording on voice memo, and I have to dub it and put it on to the footage and see whether that sounds better or not. So I have the RX0 on the side over here in case I want to get some side shots. Why did I get the Ultra? And that's kind of the question a lot of folks are going to be asking themselves. So what do I need the Ultra for? So you can watch a number of videos online already that talk about the Ultra can be used for a longer battery life, better voice talking back and forth if you do a lot of talking on your watch, and then have the ability to have it take it a little bit deeper in the water, backpacking if you live out like in California or Nevada, all the places where they have good hiking and stuff like that. And you want to go off grid, you can do waypoints, all that kind of stuff, have a better GPS to find your track. So pretty much the people that do certain things like that know they want this watch. Does it fit everyone? Absolutely not. The average, like my wife would never get it, but my kids would probably never get it because it's probably too big for them. They'll probably complain like, it's too big. But we'll open, it's Friday, so I will open a beer. Cheers to everyone. This is my big day, my 20 year. So I've been lucky enough to celebrate. I didn't plan for Apple to send me all this stuff on 9/23, but it worked out. It worked out well. So I like it. I feel very spoiled rotten, I can tell you that. When I did the unboxing and just getting this stuff out, I was like, you are spoiled rotten to have this watch and the brand new Airbuds that are out Pro 2. So I do understand that this is expensive stuff. So I'm not like loaded in money. So if you think like you can buy anything, no, I wouldn't be doing this channel if I was loaded in money, and I wouldn't have time. Need to waste my time. Well, speaking of that, if you're around, please like, subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel because we have some other things coming up that are going to be cool. I'll tell you that later. All right, so the Ultra, you can look over here on the side. It is bigger. I do love this red where you can turn the dial. So it looks like this. And this watch is face, it's the new watch face. Oh, it's called Wayfinder. Wayfinder here at the bottom. So that is a cool watch face. Now, if you're in law enforcement, stuff like that, and you're in the car at night, or you're about to go up to a house, that kind of thing, and you want to have a lower profile, and this thing could get bright if it's always on display, or you move your watch and you kind of don't want to be seen. That's one avenue where you could actually, if you thought of it, slide up the watch and just turn the dial upwards, turning it upwards on the dial, and then it goes right to that red. And that looks cool. I do like that look. Bedtime too, if you're in the bed sleeping, sometimes you wake up at night and you want to see what time it is. Instead of being blasted by your watch, you can have it, leave it on red, And then hopefully, I'll try it tonight, hopefully, because I've never slept with the watch before. It'll be a little bit different. But then you won't blind yourself. You can just check the time and go back to sleep, hopefully. So that is a cool touch. Why I got this watch for myself, basically is for the scuba ability and take it deeper, right? I was actually looking around at a Garmin watch, the Descent watch, with the integration. And that's an expensive watch off the bat, right? I'll put both of them right now on the screen of how much it costs for the integration and for not the integration. And when you complain about watch cost, you look at those watches and you look at what this one costs and you're like, that's not a bad price. And then when this one was announced about diving, I got pretty excited. The app is coming eventually, right? The Ocean Plus app, which will allow then to use it as a dive computer, where I can enter my gas level or air level, whatever you're going to dive, gas or air. And then it will keep track of your up and downs and then give you a safety stop, all that kind of stuff when it comes to diving. So that is tremendously cool. Because I'm not a huge diver, I'm just starting to get into it. Yeah, it's something very nice to have. I don't have to switch watches, anything like that at all. Have a very expensive big watch for scuba, use it once in a while, but go back to my Apple Watch because I want to have notifications with the Apple system, that kind of thing. So that's why I wasn't buying the Garmin yet, because I wasn't sure. And then this hit and I was like, perfect. I haven't tested the brightness yet because I just got it, like you saw, like an hour ago. So I'll test that throughout the day, but it does have a lot brighter setting you can do for outside viewing when the bright sunshine. After wearing it in the car, I'm already starting to get used to the weight and the size. So when you first put it on, it was kind of shocking, as if it was like, oh, this is going to be too big. So again, you can kind of see here the size. You can see the size difference. It is quite substantial difference in size. So it's nothing, if you're unsure about, I would definitely go to the store now. They have them at the stores and kind of try it on. And then that way you can get a feel of which band you actually like. I had to kind of like guess on what band I was gonna like. And I'm sure I would like the trail band, the one that you real quick and the Velcro go down. I would probably like that one. I got this one because I do notice when I swim, so I also swim laps for a conditioning workout. And every once in a while I'll go for a run, like a 5K and a 1 mile swim in the pool. And with this band, if you're really picking up the pace, the water will catch the band and kind of curl it up a little bit as you're swimming. Not a big deal, but if you're into really getting your time, that is kind of bothering because it kind of flaps up. Now I could have gone to the old Nike back on there and it probably would have done the correction that this did. So I do want to feel how this band feels in the water, but when you put your stroke in, and if it catches that water right there. And maybe the trail band would be better. You can kind of keep it tight and it's more low profile on your arm. They said this one is kind of built for wearing a wetsuit. I probably would want to buy the extended if I really get into like cold scuba diving with a dry suit or a big heavy 5mm suit. I'm already pushing it right now with nothing on, so I might need to get the extended band for that if you really want to wrap it around. I would like to go to Apple and actually try on the I guess it's called trail band. I'll put it up what it's called. Try on the different bands for this and see if I wonder if I can return. Let me know in the comments below. Can you? I know I just got I can return the watch, but can you just go in and trade out the band? Like I want to return the band that I got. I'm going to be going out to the pool here. We'll do a little test to show how the depth works, 12 feet. We'll play around a little bit, see how it keeps track of your time under the water. I know with the new iOS 9, I was starting to use the other aspects of the fitness app for swimming. I was able to do a multi-sport where I could put in my run and put in my swim. And then it would, as soon as I jumped in the water and started swimming, it would detect you're now doing your swimming portion of your workout. I didn't have to stop the workout and start a new workout. So that was pretty cool. And I'm sure this one's going to do it. So I'll see if there's any difference between the fitness workout kind of routine when it comes to the Ultra Watch and then the regular Apple Watch system kind of thing. And then I hope that the app is out before I go on my dive trip in November. I'm really crossing my fingers that that it comes out before the mid-November, 14th, 15th area of November. So I can try that out, film that while I'm under the water so we know what it looks like and feels like while you're under the water. I will have my other dive computer with me, so I'll leave that on to kind of get a gauge and take a look at both of them about safety stop and if they kind of all match up. I have an Aqualung rig. It's the standard Aqualung dive computer kind of thing, so nothing too fancy. All right, that is all I have for the Apple Ultra right now. Still getting new with it, fresh. I know it does the sound. You've heard other people play the sound. We need to do all that. Is there any questions about this thing you want me to try out? Let me know down below. There is a depth. It says to record depth, submerge. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Next up will be the Apple Airpods Pro 2 unboxing, and we'll talk about those real quick. Let's wrap this one up.